Hey, what's going on guys, Zakir here, back with another video, and today I'll be talking about something pretty interesting. It's something that I do myself and something that I have got amazing results from. So here's one of the few things that I do. Today we'll be talking about how I make $400 a week on the side with Amazon reviews. How good is it reliable, and what are the sources of income? So before we get in the video, please make sure you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Also subscribe to the channel for amazing contents coming out throughout the week, and also in the next few days. I'm trying my best to post 3 contents a week, and it is actually quite a bit, but to be honest, I'm trying my best, and I will try my best to keep on with the schedule and not lag behind. So yeah, please do make sure you subscribe and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. What Amazon review is, to keep it very short, is Amazon review is something where you go and offer sellers to write reviews on their product page in exchange for money to give them a good boost or to SEO their product. I mean, if that makes sense. Now, when it comes to Amazon, SEO really does not work in the way that it does with websites or your Instagram profile or your YouTube channel, where you get more subscribers, you get ranked higher, or the more likes you get, your video gets recommended more often. It really isn't anything of that sort. The way Amazon ranks products is actually based on the number of good reviews that it has and the number of votings that the product has in general. So what happens is, a lot of sellers who start out to sell their product, they really want to have their product ranking higher. They have multiple keywords that they work with, just like any other website or article to perform SEO with. But what happens with Amazon is that you have a very specific amount of people very specific amount of sellers who are actually looking to promote their product. The only way that they can do it is actually sponsored ads, which is the product will be displayed on probably the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, depending on the amount of money that they're spending, and it will be displayed as sponsored, and it will rank a little higher compared to the other ones. Now, what happens with Amazon reviews and paid reviews actually is that we have to be careful about a few things, which we will get into in a few minutes. But then, before I get into it, please make sure that you know that right off the bat, when you start Amazon reviews, you won't be getting any results. So if you're actually taking tips from this video, or are following the steps here that I show, or are interested to learn, please make sure that you do so at your own risk. What you do is, first you look for products that are actually not ranked quite high. Let's say that you search a product, and for example, earbuds. Now, if you want to reach out to a seller who already has, let's say, 10-20,000 reviews on the product, they wouldn't really want to pay you to write a review down or really give you a product for free or anything of that sort. Because what happens with Amazon reviews is that you have to target people who are actually on the 4th or 5th list, or even 10th, 11th, 12th list, 12 number page. So what you do is you go on and send them a message. The very first message that you do send out needs to be a question related to the products. Now, what happens though is that when you do reach out to sellers, and this happened with a lot of people, and I kind of didn't learn this myself. I learned it from a course. I will share with you guys once I talk to the people over there. But what you do have to understand is that when you are reaching out to sellers, not every seller is going to be interested, or not every seller is actually going to be looking forward to come and do and work with you. I mean, really, there are a very limited number of people who will be wanting to work in the first place, because this is something that is actually probably done by a lot of people. But then again, you have to understand that every single day 3,000 plus sellers come into the Amazon space trying to sell products. So no matter how many people are doing it, you still have a lot of room and a lot of ways to actually do the whole thing. Now, once you reach out to the sellers and they respond to you, what you have to do is you have to reply them back saying that you are offering a review service or anything of that sort. I will tell you more about how to maximize or how to increase the amount that you can charge from them. But to keep it very simple, what you have to do is you have to reach out to them, ask them that if they need the service. Now, before I go on with the video, you do need one specific app before you start the whole Amazon thing, and that is WeChat. WeChat is extremely important for doing the Amazon review business, because most of the sellers in Amazon, people that are selling earbuds, speaker, or whatever it might be, what happens is most of these sellers are actually people living in China. Now, what happens with people living in China is that they do not have WhatsApp, Messenger, or any other social media platforms to contact with you. So what they have to do is rely on WeChat. So what you have to do is you have to find a friend or someone who lives in China or has a WeChat account and have them verify the WeChat, because you really cannot go with it. I'm probably also going to launch a short course for Amazon review as well. Just let me know if you guys are interested in it. If you are, I'd be more than happy to come up with something that is extremely easy to understand and that's also extremely cheap and affordable for everyone. One thing that we have to mention though is that when you open a WeChat account, please do not expect to get replies right away. Sellers really do not reply to you right after you send them a message. Until and unless you target the right seller or the right product, it can take you around a month or two to actually figure out which products work out and which product do not. But once you do figure that out, you will be able to do this flawlessly and actually make a good amount of money from this. Speaking about the most important part, how can you maximize in the amount of money that you make from this business? Well, to be honest, this is a side hustle for a lot of people, or something that you can have someone else do for you. Just hire someone, or maybe a friends or family who's going to be able to do something for you, and you give them a share of the money that you make. When you do that, please make sure that you actually understand that this business does not have any guaranteed return every single month. It's not like you'll be making $400 each week and that will be consistent. It can be more than that and even less than that. There are weeks where I made only $150 to $200, but there are also weeks where I made $500. So it actually totally depends on how much orders you get or how many people want to work with you. At the end of the day, all of these factors really do rely on the service that you're being able to provide and how convincing you are. Now, I will try my best to make a detailed video in this, but to keep this short and to not have you guys wait for too long, Amazon review, the way that you can make more money from it is actually by sharing and selling other skills. What I mean by sharing and selling other skill is very simple. If you are a graphic designer, web developer, or even have a YouTube channel where you make tech related videos or any sort of videos which has a good number of subscribers, anything about 5,000 people, another thing that you can do is you can come up with a website, build it from scratch. This is also very helpful with affiliate marketing as well. Once you do build a website, you not only have the sellers wanting to promote their product on your website. With the website, you can also connect affiliate links and make some extra money. But at the end of the day, you have to keep in mind that all these things that I'm sharing right now is actually going to take you a bit of time if you do want to do and start making that amount of money. Now, if you have a channel already with which you are able to, let's say, make contents and get views and also have like 5,000 plus subscribers, you can actually start right away. You have a head start in this case, and you will be able to really maximize and capitalize on the fact that you have already built an audience. Also keep in mind that if you're an Instagram influencer or have any number of followers, anything that's more than 10 to 15,000 and has good post engagement, you will really be able to attract those sellers into your account as well. One very important thing that I will mention though is that please make sure when you pick products, do not pick any product that you personally don't believe in or you personally don't think that has potential, because at the end of the day, this is something that you'll be reviewing in your channel or your platform. So you really don't want to just do it for a quick buck or simply just to make some money on the side. Please go on and find products that are actually good, actually reputable, and then promote the products and write reviews and do whatever. One thing that I do have to mention is that how much money you can charge for per reviews. Well, that actually varies from person to person. When you first start out, your Amazon account is actually pretty blank because probably, let's say, you have never written any reviews for anyone in your entire life on Amazon. So what you have to do is you have to charge them very little. My first review, I charged only $15 each review, so that was like super cheap compared to what I'm charging right now. I cannot really give out the number that I'm charging right now, but $15 was the lowest amount that I charged from the sellers when I started out, because they really don't have the confidence on you or the account that you have, because the more reviews you write, the higher the ranking of the accounts get, and that's how you can charge and more money and keep charging on. So this is like sort of a cycle. You start it and then you can keep charging more and more money, but at the end of the day, you have to be really precise and actually super clear about what you're offering, and also make sure that you're only selecting the products that has actual proper value. When it comes to the charges for YouTube videos and stuff like that, it really depends. I really cannot share the number with you because at the end of the day, it's just different for different people. Let's say someone can make $50 from each video, someone can make 200. This is like completely different. It's totally your own preference and what you think is best for you. By the end of the day, you just have to make sure that the $400 that I make each week on average is something that I'm doing by preparing videos for the clients and also writing bulk reviews. All in all, guys, this video was more about what Amazon review is, and if it is a good lucrative option for you, I think you should really go check it out. So this was it for today, guys. I hope this video was valuable and I hope you enjoyed the video as well. If you did, please make sure you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Also subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. So then please take care of your health and stay safe. Until then, goodbye. Peace.